Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and I'm not surprised. I already saw that information and it's whole true. Far-left extremism linked to narcissism study says. Certain form of activism might provide them with opportunities for positive self-presentation and displays of moral superiority. Especially this one. Let's get through this article. A study out of the University of Bern in Switzerland has revealed that those who partake in far-left activism are more likely to exhibit narcissistic personality traits and psychopathic tendencies. Researchers Alex Bertrams and Anne Crispens found that many activists do not believe in what they purport or to stand for and are simply using the chaos to prove up their own perceived moral superiority and social standing. For example, let's look at the LGTB, HDTV assholes. They always say, "Oh, look how I'm Gaijinamai! How look how I stick things in my butthole and nasty shit like that." And keep that in mind when it comes to video games, because that's why I know when I notice these fuckers. When there is a certain character, they want them to look ugly, turning into a black African, or say there is gay and always has been gay, like socialist. It is moral superiority. Communism and socialism depends of how their moral is up in these ideologies. Of course, it's just I just hope more people realize this. But let's continue. In an interview with SciPost, Bertrand and Crispin explained that narcissists are drawn to endorsing left-wing anti-hierarchical aggression via the dark ego vehicle principle, which aroused that activism can be used as a vehicle to satisfy their own ego-focused needs instead of actually aiming at a social justice and equality. And that's fucking true. It is fucking true. You know why it is fucking true? Because I go even in the Bible says they were even in the Bible of the Catholic Church says there is a phrase where it starts like if you are going to give money to some charity, do not proclaim yourself you did that. Just do it in silence. Why is that? Because if you are proclaiming, oh look how I give money to the church, look how I give money to help this one, look how a good person who, look how a good decent person I am. See the pattern? Are you looking the pattern now? Narcissism. It is. It is this bullshit. It is this deranged mentality that the far left always preach. Don't get me wrong. I hate both sides because I know the other side has done in the past. But I hate more the left right now because they accomplished what the other side couldn't do. And that was destroying entertainment with the West, video games in the West, and now destroying video games in the East and Japan, infecting anime and manga. And not only that, they are weaponizing the payment processors. Fucking useless, useful idiots. I'm not going to be say useless. They are useless in life, but they are useful for these globalist elites. Yes. Let's continue. They made sure to note that involvement in violent political activism is not solely attributed to political orientation, but rather to personality traits manifesting individuals of the radical left and right of the political spectrum. Essentially, narcissists tend to gravitate towards whichever side seems to be more opportune to them given and specific situations. Yeah, they always want an opportunity. I know even in the right they use opportunities, but considering how they've been using it right now to left, it's like even if the baseless, even the most brain dead opportunity, and I'm going to use that in quotes, quote unquote, opportunity for preach their propaganda. Bertrand and Crispin lamented the fact that while there has been exhaustive research into right wing authoritarianism, literature on their left wing counterpart is lacking. Yeah, it's lacking, no surprise there. Not surprise. Yeah, the authoritarianism, the control of people, the control of their lives on how you think, the ones using by more of the time violence nowadays is the left. And there is documented history of that. You have World War II Germany, you have Soviet Union, when they were just eating themselves because some motherfucker, I think was Stalin, decided I'm going to depopulate because we are so many of us and we are going to starve them to death. And then you have now the European Union attacking farmers, the US attacking farmers, the EU and the World Economic Forum, BlackRock and Vanguard convincing leftist governments in Latin America to be more far left and authoritarian as fuck. Mm, well, if you don't read history or never try to learn from it, even if, oh, I don't live there, this is not going to affect me. The most retarded phrase from some retard I heard in my life over the course of years when I was in college, because I remember some dumb fuck saying that. And look at this. Look at the current year. Look at the whole situation of news. Oh man. And just to end this, let's continue. The pair have completed a number of studies on left-wing activism, including one which argued that those who took part in the HDTV protest, of course, were more likely to exhibit pathological narcissism and pedophile mentality, of course. Don't forget that. This group is entirely filled with pedophiles because even the lesbians, the gays, and the bisexuals, though the only ones who don't want to be looked bad in society and they just want to live their life, they decided to went silent when these fuckers are up. But hey, history could repeat itself, just like what happened in World War II when these ones are going to poke at some people that are just tired enough. But sadly, that's what they want. Fabricate extremists from the right. And this is what the left is helping to do. And, well, and well, sorry about that. Let's just continue with the phrase, which can be described as a silent sense of uniqueness in modesty and a desire for high praise for others. Yeah, high praise by others. Yeah, that's the one. Look how a decent person I am. They pointed out that exploitativeness, for example, I can make anyone believe anything I want them to, was a major drop as it could be give participants a feeling of superiority. Yeah, it's all true. Even if you say the right has more have the same thing of narcissism, I could agree with that, but let's look at this way. Look at Soviet Union. For example, look at Germany in the World War II. Too. They using the moral high ground of saying, "Are you are with me, or you are not a patriot, or you are just the enemy." And you know what happened to the ones who opposed by it. If you want an example or extremist right, I don't know. The only one I could think of, and I have some opinions that it is not. Pinochet in how he executed supposedly identified communists, because I know he was an installed dictator from the US, but two things in consideration. He supported capitalism and hated communism like no one other. And he was from the far right, I could say. And Chile right now they are even fighting back the woke far left that wants to destroy their constitution. Spain now they are finally starting to get their grip together and fight the far left in their country, because look at Irene Montero, her Ministry of Women, voting for bestiality, child diddling by women and men. Well, queer men. Don't forget that, because that's what they voted for. And female supremacy. Yeah, that's the word for these feminist fucks. The feminism is only they don't want equality. They want female supremacy, and that was coming from. This is coming from the far left right now. But like I said, I don't forget who put the feminism in the first place. Just like I said, after all of this, learn from your history, even if it's not from your country, because this is the time when things that they don't took in account for previous countries, external countries, for example, like at the ones I mentioned, is repeating in their own. Mm, Don't give me a surprise Pikachu face, because that's the reality we're living in. History repeating itself. So that's pretty much everything. I hope you have a great day.